You been on a dead body? No, you haven't been on a dead body?
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No. Really?
Yes.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Take this.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
Go ahead and just pop all the blisters.
Yes. You guys suck.
We had to do that. Yeah.
In Salt Lake City, Utah, on August 8, 2024, a routine police response to a deceased homeless male takes a disturbing and vile turn. What begins as a teaching moment for a new recruit quickly escalates, placing multiple officers under investigation for misconduct and igniting public outrage.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah,
Okay, I mean, you've got to pop some bubbles.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the following footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 12:30 p.m., Field Training Officer Mark Keep and his trainee, Recruit Dakota Smiggle, join two other officers who have arrived on scene to confirm reports of a deceased adult male.
I don't see anything. Like his tent's not. I mean, his tent's kind of like.
Yeah, but it's like he fell into it, kind of thing. Like he fell over.
Because
like
it's leaning that direction. There's not blood all over it. So.
I mean,
There is blood on his face, though.
Yeah.
No, they're just watching the dead.
There's no splatter inside the tent, is there?
Oh, yeah.
There does have to be able to be a cop, but I don't know
There's
about
that
that
smell.
blood, baby.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, I mean, there might.
See, I know I ain't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. I just knew it. I just had a feeling. I always catch it at least 1 minute in the video. I always catch it. I knew it was too loud.
Maybe. It might not be a bad idea to have homicide come check.
Okay.
So. All right. Well, let's get your tape. Yep. Let's walk this out of position a bit.
Recruit Smiggle secures the scene with tape as Officer Peterson catches her colleagues up to speed on the situation.
Is his face crushed in?
No.
No. He's been there.
But he's got a lot of blood on him.
Okay.
More than what I always see.
This is the aircraft carrier shelter you seized, previously owned by a small faction of about 800 people. Now, it's entirely yours. Although you lost over 500 members, you
My bad. I know I'm watching the ad. My bad, y'all. I was trying to do something else. Let's get out of here.
Officer Keep and Recruit Smiggle decide to head back.
My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to watch that ad.
Belongings for identification. As they leave, nearby officers are overheard discussing the new recruit.
That's what we call it.
So that's why my junk ain't been picking up like that, bro. Because I had echo cancellation, bro. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if it worked when I put this back on.
His father-in-law is Captain Small.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we give him so much. So not to mess with the body.
Just try and get in his pockets or his bags. We don't
All
touch
right.
the bags. Don't touch body.
Let's see. Is it good now?
Bags.
Officer Keep's explicit instructions to leave the body alone, however, won't stand for long. Among the man's belongings, they find
is.
2 phone chargers, 1 phone, hygiene items, a plastic pen tube that Recruit Smiggle identifies as paraphernalia, and cash. No identification is found. Officer Mullinax, another field training officer, arrives at the scene and gathers additional details from the witness who first reported the body to the police.
What's up, boss?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
I'm alright. So, I was walking through, and some Polynesian dude waved me down over here. He was like halfway walking from that wall over here.
Yeah.
He gets over here. He's like, I think I found a dead body. So he's not moving. I get over there and meet him. I'm like, dude, obviously it's a dead body. Why have you called the cops? You know what I mean? He's obviously dead. And then I called you guys, stayed on the phone until the dude kind of grabbed the phone and left. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't touch nothing over there.
I got you.
That speaker that was there, you see that box?
Yeah, I saw a box.
Yeah, that dude stole that. He took it. Yeah, it's real nice.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a dickhead, bro. You see somebody dead and you take their stuff.
That's
Do
a
you
good
know?
person, man.
You realize how insensitive you have to
It's
be,
dead
bro?
person. No, I'm cool.
To look at someone's lifeless
I
body and think,
appreciate
oh
you,
yeah, let's take their
you know,
shit.
Of course.
Leaving an
Like,
extra
why would you
phone
do that?
Of course.
As their conversation continues in the shade, their discussion inadvertently foreshadows a later incident that will soon bring multiple officers under intense scrutiny.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Crazy, bro.
I agree. It's pretty,
It's low. It's real low. It's real low, man.
What he said.
yeah. And also, I mean, you start taking stuff, unfortunately, you start taking stuff from people who are deceased, you're starting to walk a line between desecration of a body.
Exactly.
Which is...
It's not a pretty charge.
It's pretty charged, but also, you know, it's kind of just to be quite honest and fair, it's a piece of thing to do.
It is.
Exactly.
It is, dude.
So,
We
You
don't
don't do that.
care about that.
You don't do that.
The situation takes a sudden turn when a bystander alerts police to a nearby building.
I knew I was messing with the audio. I knew it, see.
Inside, the police head over to investigate.
Do you have the code? Go ahead.
So, we don't gotta watch all of this, you feel me? Not all of it is necessary, because we know they ain't even gonna be in there anyway.
No. Really?
yes.
You helped move them?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't think that was the thing?
No, I didn't know that.
That's the job.
I've moved plenty of
No, I didn't
people.
know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while standing guard near the closed building door, several officers share their perspectives on the homeless.
But there's no way.
Any of us would live the same way that the people here live when they're homeless. We'd probably have a tent in the backpack and like be out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep our stuff consolidated.
There'd be a reason you're homeless though, like not
Yeah.
like these guys where they're all dopers and
Yeah,
addicted to vices.
yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of it comes down to
Dang, bro, they just talking mess about the homeless. They just talk shit. That's all they doing their job. I can tell.
Yeah.
That's why they can't stay housed.
Trying an alternate strategy to identify the man, the officers take note of his various tattoos.
All they do is talk mess
cross-reference
all
them with
day.
their
I
criminal
know.
database, but are unable to find a match. A sergeant contacts homicide and confirms they're not coming to the scene.
I heard that too. It's, yeah. Not really anything suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least not yet, so.
So you pick him up and there's a knife in his back.
Yeah, right. You roll him over. It's fine.
As she examines the body, officers exchange remarks.
Feel on the dirty.
Break the seal. It's awesome. You know when you take your vest off at the end of swimming,
Oh, yeah.
that's breaking the seal. I mean, 1,000 times worse.
When that happens,
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
Take a big.
Yeah,
Take a big.
Or just embrace the fire. You know, if you do that, if you take a breath, I'll fire.
According to official documents, scoring a 5 is a reference to Recruit Smiggle's daily observation report.
So
Wow.
what do they do to break the seal on him?
Moving.
The moving. Okay. The movement is. The movement. No, they jostles everything up.
No.
Slice him open here. Yeah, he smells pretty bad.
Why? Just why? Why would you do
Kinda
that?
smells a little bit like rotting fish or something.
Yeah.
Does it smell you bite for you?
No.
It's a different smell.
It's a different smell, and it's greasy, and it'll stick in your nose for.
You gotta trim your nose hairs afterwards.
I'm serious, it does. Yeah, it'll just stay. Just sticks to you.
It's interesting how different it is.
Why do you think that?
Why
is?
are they just like, they're doing this so casually too? Like,
People are.
they're just sitting here just talking about it like it's a normal day.
As the medical
Like
examiner
what?
retrieves a gurney with the help of 2 contractors, Field Training Officer Mullinex joins the group. His next instruction to Recruit Smiggle sets in motion a horrifying chain of events.
Hey, Buzz, I'll go help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not. I've moved to that body. Whatever said body I moved, go help.
They are
Why are
pranking.
you
I w-
smirking like that?
Because it's just funny. But you think it's a joke, but I legitimately.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't have did it, bro. I can tell they lying, bro. I wouldn't have did it.
Do you guys need any help lifting him, or? I'm just. They're telling me. I think they're pranking me. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
You may not want to help, but we're going to allow him to help.
There you go.
You allow me to help? All right.
Take this.
No way,
What do you
bro.
want me
They're
to
really
do?
allowing him to help.
Recruit Smiggle is handed a box cutter by a contractor working with the medical examiner's office, and his fellow officers stand by as he does the unthinkable.
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
Go ahead and just pop all the blisters.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Anything inflated?
Yeah, just poke it.
That's its gas.
Yeah. Good ball.
Ugh.
All right.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you want a sheet?
They're laughing. This ain't funny.
Yeah.
What am I just with?
Let me.
What's up?
You can give it.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Yes. You guys.
Nah, that's kind of crazy.
That's okay.
I legitimately moved my first dead body.
Really?
I don't want him to stink though. So let's sit in the car with him. Come sit with me.
No, he really did that too, bro. I wouldn't have believed their ass, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if it's just my instincts, bro, but I wouldn't have believed their ass.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there was no liquid.
I was too. It was gas.
As the medical examiner moves the body to the gurney, officers Peterson and Keep share their observations.
You had to
Isn't
help.
it weird that his clothes probably fit him at one time?
Yeah, at some point those probably.
And you know, like the hole he holds up. Like that.
Moments later, training officers Keep and
Damn,
Mullinex
bruh.
check in on
They're just
recruit
sitting there
Smiggle.
making fun of the dude too,
Okay.
twin.
Yeah.
Throw up?
No. No, it's fine.
Alright, just make sure.
Have you cut his arm so his fluids leak?
Yeah,
It was
you got
gas.
the blisters.
Yeah. Gas blister, yeah.
He wouldn't go touch the body. Like help him move. I'm just
Because they started giving me about it. They're like, oh, yeah, so you're new. Yeah.
I'm about to cash this check for
Bro, I knew some
$50,000
shit like this was gonna happen. I'm
for an
just watching
accident
video
I was
like I
involved
feel
in
like I'm
over
gonna get
5
an ad,
months.
bro. Get off my screen, man.
That's the reason I keep asking you if you're okay is the gut check, right? Because there's a lot of recruits who quit after they deal with bodies.
That's fine.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, you gotta pop some bubbles.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
See, bro, they keep checking up on him
I'm not
because they
gonna
know
go
that he was
out.
wrong. They know they was
good.
dead wrong.
I'm fine.
He's being genuine with us.
No, I know.
I just want to make sure you're all right. I don't want you to pass out while we're driving or something, get lightheaded. You feeling
Yep.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
all good.
will have to leave us about
Okay.
His paw, yeah.
At the left entirely out of their official reports. His family was notified of his passing. 4 days after his recruits informed them of possible misconduct, law conducted by several move the body was found in violation of 4 department policies, as well as
Pranking me.
I'm not.
Officer Mullinex was removed from the FTO program and placed on a 3-day
Damn.
suspension without pay. Officer Michelle Peterson, whose comments were described as disrespectful and derogatory, showing
Damn.
disregard for the basic human dignity of the decedent, was found in violation of 2 department policies.
So what she get?
You know, like the hole he holds up. Like that.
Officer Peterson was issued a written warning. Field training officer Mark
okay,
Keep
man.
was found to have violated 8 department policies.
Damn.
The report states that Officer Keep acted in a way that was unprofessional, bullying, and disrespectful of the deceased. Additionally, it was found that Officer Keep's self-admitted direction to Smiggle to not include critical details regarding Smiggle's actions in the final report
Damn.
did constitute a direct violation of department policies.
You guys suck.
That we had to do that.
That's okay.
According to a press release from the Salt Lake City Police Department, Officer
Damn,
Keep
bro.
resigned.
I
Internal
would too.
Affairs determined that Smiggle violated only one policy, which prohibits discourteous, disrespectful, or discriminatory treatment of the public.
Damn. But that wasn't his fault though.
Gas.
Y'all
There's
can't
no
really
record
punish
of
my boy for
discipline
that.
for recruit
That wasn't
Smiggle.
his fault.
A letter dated February 10th.
Anyways, that's the end of this video, right? Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that post notification so you never gotta wonder when a young man upload, right? I ain't gonna lie. I just want y'all to know. Fuck with y'all. Love y'all boys. Make sure after this, you go pray to God. You go pray to God. Go pray. Ask him questions. Just talk to him. Just sit there. You don't even gotta say nothing. Just sit there in his presence. You feel me? But y'all already know. Y'all already know what's gonna go down, man.